Not fun to get smoked by a bunch of 12-year-olds, but
I know, it's a terrible start.
The thing is, I wasn't nervous, I just felt stupid.
Hello and welcome to Killington Mountain Bike Park, the beast of the East.
we are back here once again to show you what to do both on and off the bike. Without further ado, let's get into it.
We're from Ecuador. We come up here every year. We race competitively in Ecuador, and we just love to come up here to get better at skills and bike park jumps and stuff like that.
I love Killington. It's a little flowier.
So what's your favorite line?
Probably Goat Skull.
Probably crusty.
So before we get into it here at Killington Mountain Bike Park, we'd just like to say a huge thank you to our sponsors. First up, to Fox Racing for getting us out head to toe in their apparel and protective gear.
And Pivot Cycles for giving us the tools to have a great time here out this week.
So let's talk trails here at Killington Mountain Bike Park. First up, we've got 3 different lifts. We've got the snow shed lift, which serves kind of the more beginner friendly set of trails. It's got the lowest overall elevation and slightly kind of flatter part of the hill overall. Then we've got the Ram's head chair lift that we're at here, which has more of the free ride, and it's also got a downhill race track on it. And then there's the original, the K1 gondola, serving the oldest, kind of most old school textile trails, giving you the biggest full pull down the mountain.
And between these 3 lifts, there is over 30 miles of dedicated mountain biking. You can kind of pick your poison. There's some great warm-up trails all the way up to those advanced trails that Rob mentioned. Over here on the Ram's Head side of the mountain is where you're going to get the most air miles. In particular, Black Magic has been one of our favorites so far, and it's been a really good time. When was the first Lift Access mountain bike trail open to the public here?
1991.
Wow.
The bike park was started by a bunch of ski school and ski patrol employees.
And the first trails were only accessed by the gondola, or what was the?
Well, actually,
I guess there wasn't a gondola back then.
Exactly. Yeah. The first trails were accessed by the K1 chair. So it was a double chair that was probably about a 15-minute ride to the peak. I would say old school kind of trail building.
Okay.
A lot of cross-country trails. In fact, everything below this point was all cross-country riding, and we had some trails that were quite extensive, but then kind of old school trail building, like a lot of fall line stuff. So it wasn't really sustainable, and that's what we saw over the long run. We saw that a lot of those trails were deteriorating and really not giving us a good return. Not a lot of people on those trails utilizing them.
When did the zone start to expand to now 3 lifts?
In about 2014, we started working with Gravity Logic. Their perspective, the top of the mountain really wasn't the best place for a bike park. And so they really encouraged us to look at Snowshed, which is where we have our beginner train for skiing, and really start developing that. We started with Jump Start and Witt's Wiggle, or Easy Street, one of our beginner trails, and really started to try to develop that progression. And then in 2016, we started prepping Ram's Head, which is a taller lift, more intermediate terrain, and that's where we were really able to put in some of our premier bike trails.
If you're looking to start your day off with some fun, Jump Start is a great first option.
Yeah, it's absolutely full of perfectly groomed berms, a couple of nice little jumps here and there. Definitely been a great little warm-up trail for the start of the day, just to get the bloods flowing and get ready for something a little bit gnarlier. This is on the snow shed lift, so the shortest kind of lift, easy to just get some quick laps in, often been absolutely no queue here.
Yeah, absolutely. Wake up the hands in the morning before we head over to the downhill track. When it comes to the bike park as a whole, being on the ground and touching the dirt, is there a trail that you hear talked about most that people are most eager to come check out?
So I hear a lot of people talking about Black Magic. They love the jump trails. And then also a lot of people love the fresh new tech stuff, the Loamers. So yeah, I hear a lot of people that want to see new trails like that. Or we just opened up a new section on Scarecrow, which is pretty fresh. It was like a rake and ride type of trail. So that trail is liked by those people.
And Black Magic seems to have had a lot of work done on it this year, is that right?
Yeah, Black Magic and Blue Magic pretty much got a full overhaul. And we're also sprinkling our own little touches in there.
Here we are up at the top of the Black Magic Trail, the oh my God, the Black Magic, the Lone Wolf jump of, the jump choice track of words.
Woo! Let's go. Black Magic. We were lucky enough to get this trail right as it opened. Does he dangle? Oh, no dangle. Ah, skirt, skirt. Rob goes big. I go inside. Yo! Rob goes huge. Big hip coming up. Yo! Man, that's great. How fun is that? Dude, you went so big on that hip. Oh my gosh.
We're not kidding when we say it takes a lot of support to bring these videos to your feed.
Pivot Cycles and Fox Racing are crucial partners in this Bike Park review series, not only providing premium products that we've loved using, but the necessary support for travel and production.
Let's give these two amazing partners a big hand and get back to the show already.
I don't know if I'd call it a relaxing morning on a rest day.
I don't think we should start a golf channel.
Definitely not. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, it was 7.
Jesus.
How do you guys get it so high in the air? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Wow.
They ran out of balls, so they're like fishing in the creek.
I reckon between the three of us, we lost about 25 balls, Cole.
It was a good shot to the wrong hole.
What just happened here?
Well, after what is potentially the worst round of golf I've ever played, we made it to the 9th. We're only doing 9 holes today. And pretty much from that mower over there, I got it in. I'm not gonna say it's been the most enjoyable morning of my life. It's been a beautiful day out on the course and definitely a nice course to come stretch the legs and hit a couple of balls into the woods.
So one of the premier lodging options here at the mountain is the Killington Grand. They have everything you might need for your stay, from bike storage to a sauna for those sore muscles at the end of the day.
And the location really couldn't be any more perfect. You can grab your bike from the bike check, roll across the bridge, and instantly you're at the bottom of the snow shed lift.
Downstairs there is a full service restaurant, and up here on the main level there's a cafe to grab snacks and coffee for your morning breakfast. If you are looking to have your taste buds exploded with flavor, none other than Preston's here at the Grand. Rob?
That was a delicious meal, really. There was nothing that didn't hit the mark there. That was fantastic. And I'm absolutely stuffed and ready for my bed. Thankfully, it's only just up a couple of flights of stairs.
A more casual accommodation setting with a killer breakfast buffet included, just a short ride or walk away from the chairlifts. The Mountain Inn offers a simple and relaxed atmosphere with delicious food from the restaurant and a range of spirits distilled on site to supply the bar.
We're at the base, just over the bridge from the Grand Hotel. You've got this snow shed area. There's a chairlift that takes you up to some of the more chill bike park trails. You've got a little bar area, and then the activity center, which has got a whole host of activities for the family, from zip lines, mechanical zip line, to a ropes course. And then there's also the bike shop and the rental center, helping you get your bike either rented or dialed in, ready to hit the trails. Something that's been super cool to learn about here at Killington is the free camping areas that they put on, something that I think is really unique for such a big resort.
Whether you have a pull-behind camper, a van, or even a tent set up, there's plenty of space down here for everybody.
So Bettina, what do you do here?
Well, I'm a mountain bike coach. My favorite thing to do is our Explore Downhill programs. We like you to just get out there and know that you can experience the mountain.
Is that targeted at your kind of entry-level rider, just looking to get a bit more familiar with typical bike park runs?
Usually, yeah. Usually you have folks come in with varying backgrounds. I mean, clearly one prerequisite is we do need to know how to ride a bike. That's kind of our entry level, and that's, you know, That's where the magic happens, because that's when you turn people who think they can't come to this big mountain into riders. And it's super exciting.
Must be an awesome feeling. So you've got obviously coaching for your more entry-level riders. How far up the spectrum does it stretch?
We have elite level coaches here. They can coach jump clinics. So the way they typically do it is you can run a private, if you're kind of outside of that EDH zone, the experience zone, you can get a private half day, full day, you know, really tailored. Honestly, we do an hour.
And what about this guy? Can you help him at all?
There's help for everybody.
Rowdy, fast, loose.
What track are we on?
Goat Skull.
What kind of track is it?
Downhill.
On the inside, rather than me on the undercommitted outside. We are not downhill racers.
Dude, that was wild.
Oh,
yeah.
There we have it.
There we have it.
Goat Skull here.
There's some good lines, there's some bad lines.
All of the lines. We need a photographer to break up the laps. Skull, double
Fun.
black.
Fun.
US Open downhill race course, super good.
Extra fun.
All right, send them when they're ready. I'll hold over.
My sixth out of the seventh year doing the racing, and I love it. Great group of people. Love Killington.
Does the race course change every week?
So this year we added the upper part, which is it's really really rocky and very challenging, especially for an old guy like me that's over 60.
Yeah.
So, but we love it. We love doing it.
What's happening, Cole?
We are at the top of the snow shed lift for the Killington Mountain Bike Club
Bike bum race.
Bike bum race. Rob and I are going to give, hopefully give these kids a run for their money. They came out of that gate hot. Yeah, there's no way.
It's not happening. We're gonna get smoked. But good luck, Cole. Let's do this. Oh no, it's a terrible start. I just, like, given that that was technically a race run, for the first half of it I kind of forgot. I was just cruising and then I got into the flat stuff and then I realised I wasn't fit enough. It's just really a poor representation of the Loam wolf, of Fox, of Pivot, of mountain biking in general.
Every Wednesday in the summer, Killington has bike bums. So a different restaurant will always host the after party for that. So we got 2 of them this year. So basically they finish up the race, everyone just rides right over here, put out a big spread of food for them for dinner, and then open up a bunch of bars and just have a big party. They do all their raffles and everything.
Good atmosphere. People are stoked, talking about bikes, talking about riding bikes, talking about riding bikes on mountains, talking about riding bikes on mountains in Killington.
So we have finished our time here at Killington Mountain Resort with the Bike Bum Race, a local race series that happens every Wednesday. Rob and I may have gotten smoked by some 12-year-olds, but it has not put a damper on our time here at Killington.
A huge thanks to Killington for hosting us, and also to our sponsors, Fox Mountain Bike and to Pivot Cycles for making this trip possible. Stay tuned for the next Bike Park Tour episode. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you out on the trails.